It's over. He's done. Mr. Jimothy Breast is back in the headlines. And the whole reason for it is because Jimmy got his feelings hurt. That's not even a joke. Now, the controversy that we're talking about today centers around the Rolling Stone and this article that they put out, 25 most influential creators of 2025. And they go through here and start listing off people. Now, I won't lie. I don't know a ton of these people. I do know Theo Von. That's pretty cool. Number 19. But the reason that we're talking about this is if we go down here, number 1, MrBeast is not number 1, egads. Here he is at number 7. More specifically, Jimmy must have seen this article and he was scrolling through. He sees himself at number 7, and then we scroll down to number 6, Caleb Heron. He's pretty well known on TikTok. The guy has almost 1 million followers collectively, and he does a podcast. He's just kind of like, I see him in passing clips. Sometimes they make me laugh. That's about as far as I know him. But MrBeast, oh God, he had no idea who this guy was. So on Twitter, where Rolling Stone like posted their article on Twitter, MrBeast replied to it. Now I have to pull this comment off of a different account. So I'm actually using Rosanna Pansino's here. So thank you, Miss Pansino. But we can take a look here. He says, according to this list, a guy with 1 million followers is more influential than me. What did I do to piss off the Rolling Stones? And also over here on Yeats Twitter, there was also this, they were talking about a viral response. There were a lot of people replying to MrBeast and kind of just absolutely shitting on him. This was one of the larger ones saying, MrBeast, I cannot respond directly because you blocked me, but I wanted you to know that Caleb is a comedian who makes many laugh and you are some sort of Willy Wonka marionette being puppeted by the algorithm. Now, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of MrBeast. Matter of fact, we're going to be talking about some other stuff in the rest of this video that's going to make that pretty clear. I mean, the guy clearly has an ego. He's the largest YouTuber in the world. That's kind of expected. But I think like the main issue is number 1, he's just like, oh, who's this person with 1 million followers, being more influential than me? What gives? My brother in Christ, it's a Rolling Stone article. This is not a Watch Mojo top 10. It's not that serious. Matter of fact, he was number 1 on somebody else's list for most influential. Here is Forbes top creators. This is last updated August 18th, so pretty recent here. And look at that, number 1, Mr. Breast himself, wow. But Forbes wasn't enough, it wasn't preferred. Rolling Stone mattered. Honestly, I just think it mattered more that he saw someone he didn't recognize and that he wasn't number 1, because he has the biggest channel, whoop-de-doo. I think the thing that people are irritated with the most, like it's not that people believe, oh, the 6 people in front of Jimmy are more influential. That's so subjective to begin with, like what that means, what it means for what article is writing what, with the authors that are a part of it. I think Caleb's funny. Would I say he's more influential than the top creator on YouTube that's like, entertaining masses of children? Probably not, but it's not my article and I don't give a fuck. But if I were in MrBeast's shoes, this would be a conversation and maybe a little vent thing that I do with friends and family. This isn't something that I'd go and tote around online, because yeah, like it doesn't matter. Maybe I could be irritated about it, but to go out there and complain about not getting, higher up on a list or someone else you don't think is as deserving showed up ahead of you, like why do you care? Let's even talk more influence, okay? Team Water, which MrBeast is the face of, like in tandem a little bit with Mark Rober, $38 million raised with like a 40 million goal by the end of the month. Now, this isn't to say that MrBeast is more influential because he's raised, almost $40 million for this charity. Although admittedly, when I first started to bring this up in my head while I was thinking about this, that kind of was the goal. But as I was going to make that point, I came to another realization, which is MrBeast sets himself up to be like, oh, we want to do this good stuff. This isn't just for the praise and like the good PR of me donating it. It's like genuinely helping people live for years on this water that we collect. Great. If you're doing something like this, which, surface level, haven't really looked into it myself, but is a great cause, and you've done incredible work in getting, funds generated for this to potentially, give millions of people clean drinking water, why do you care about a list? Like, why do you care about a Rolling Stone list? You've already got a proof of concept that you're quite influential. I don't think that a news article, a single news article, mind you, because Forbes put theirs out and you're number 1, why you would care about that one in particular? But obviously, we know that answer. Jimmy has got quite a bit of an ego. Now, there's this YouTuber named Jamari here, and he made this video talking about what I wanted to bring up next, which is kind of, in tandem with that point about Mr. Jimothy and his ego. Now, in this video, he goes over more specifically this Team Water thing, where they're trying to raise that $40 million that you just saw there in the little thumbnail text. And Jimmy ended up doing a stream on Kick. Now, this stream is still up on Kick, so you can find the VOD if you'd like to, but they end up raising $12 million by the end of it, which is crazy. I believe that is the world record for most money generated for a charity for like a stream like this. Now, Jamari points this out in his video towards like the second half of it, where Jimmy has like essentially been shaking down other big content creators while live to like get them to donate to him. Because obviously the consequence of saying no to that is that you're saying no to MrBeast asking you to donate to a charity to, as he puts it, save people's lives. First example I wanted to show you from Jamari's video is him doing this to Asmongold.
Your friends here were saying you were a very generous soul.
Are you really gonna do this shit? I fucking did the McDonald's drive-thru, man. Is this gonna happen to me? Oh my god. Oh, what are you trying to get me? What are you just fucking give me a number? Just give me a number, Jimmy.
Jinxie, Logan, they both just committed 100 grand, and I see tweets all the time about how you're the most watched Twitch streamer, like watch time every month. You're like crushing it.
And you know what? You know how much I get paid for that? 17 cents.
You're putting people on the spot. Nah. Hey, they put me on the spot too, man. And now I'm broke.
I'm not gonna donate $100,000. I'm gonna be honest. That's a lot of money.
It's fine. $10 just of clean water.
Y'all putting me on the spot. Y'all trying to make me look like an asshole. That's what's going on. I know what's going on here.
Like Jamari pointed out, Logan Paul being the voice of reason, like, yeah, they made me do it, and now I'm broke. Crazy that he's got a point. Number two, yeah, like that's what they're doing, putting you on the spot, and you're just like forced to join in. Otherwise, you look like a terrible person. But you notice, like, Asmon says, no, I'm not going to do that, and then Jimmy's like, oh, you know, just $10 is 10 years of clean water. That's going to be important later. But Asmon, again, he's spot on. You guys are just doing this to make me look bad if I say no. This is just kind of a shit situation to put somebody in. And maybe if MrBeast was authentic with this, hey, if you just give $10, like that means something, I probably wouldn't care so much. But what really gets to me about this is later on during that stream that I was talking about earlier, he like puts the pressure on about this stuff even more so. He starts doing shakedowns of other creators. He brings a list of creators that hadn't donated yet, and he himself calls it a shakedown.
Actually, some of your boys haven't donated yet.
Who?
I got the list. We got to do a little bit of a shakedown.
Okay, let's do it. Let's call it out live.
You really want to know who hasn't donated yet?
Yeah, come on.
Los Polos. He pledged 100K? No 100K?
Okay, he'll do it.
I followed up with him multiple times. Kodak Black.
It wasn't him on his account. Yeah, I found out.
Can he just donate 50K anyways? Young Thug.
Young Thug will do it.
Keep calm.
It's like he's using his influence and social power, and also the fact that they are on a live stream to put people on the spot to get these donations, some of which he had never even talked to a single time previously.
Debt collector here, where's that 100 G's?
Dude, what the hell?
Why
am I getting pressed like this?
Where's the 100 grand? It's 100,000 years of clean water for people in need.
Dude, I haven't streamed it. Like I said, I'm doing 100 and then whatever my chat donates. I told you that.
Okay.
Oh, he did say that though.
Okay, I forgot.
Take away the fact that the person doing this is MrBeast, and like your perception of MrBeast doing this and how he's done this before with like Team C's, Team Trees, and just like put anybody else in the position that Jimmy is, asking people and pressing them on a live stream to donate to his charity. If that was anybody else, I think generally more people would be like, that's shitty. Like you're being a shitty person. And like, yeah, streamers make a ton of money, but you putting them on blast for not donating to your charity specifically when, you know, they could be keeping their mouth shut about it. They could be donating to something under the table, like without having to tell anybody about it. And they did that earlier in the year, but now they're going to look like an asshole if they're not publicly donating to you. And maybe this is my bias speaking. I'm very interested to hear what you guys think, but this just comes off as being so scummy. And I just struggle very much to see the argument that, you know, he's just doing good and that's great. Like it is, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that that absolves him from criticism or the fact that he's accruing these funds in a pretty scummy way. That is the word of the day, scummy. But going back to that, oh, Asmon, if you just donate $10, you know, that's 10 years of water. So he was able to like shake someone down, get them from $5,000 or $10,000 to like maybe $15,000 to donate to the Team Water project. They get off the phone and he proceeds to like effectively just poor shame him for not donating more, and the fact that the donation that he's going to give isn't really even gonna make a dent, and he laughs about it.
Dude, I'm playing some Counter-Strike right now. I'm live too.
Oh, let's go. Well, Hayden, get your toes off the table.
Sorry.
Please.
No. Let him keep his toes on the table, bro.
Nah, that's crazy, Rod. You can't be saying that unless you're donating some money. I saw in one of your videos, you got a nice house. You got a lot going for you. The view's been high. What are you doing, 100 million this month? Every $1, you know, a year of clean water for someone in need. What you thinking, Rug?
For First off, amazing cause. What can I do? I'll definitely donate to the cause for sure. And I just don't know off the top of my head what I would do.
All right, I don't want to peer pressure you. What about 5Gs?
That's light. I mean, I would say at least 10.
Oh, okay. Well, then at least, sounds like you can do more. Can we get a 15? 15 grand?
We'll get a 15 grand in there. We'll get a 15
grand? Okay, hey, donate it live on stream. Shout out to Rug.
100%. We got you at 15.
All right, thank you, man. Catch you later.
Let's go. Hey, of course.
Let's do some math right here, boys. That 15 grand I just got us, does that even make a dent? What percentage 15 grand of 8 million? Someone do the, hey, Luke, can you do the math? What percent of $8 million is $15,000?
He worked so hard for that $15,000. I'm not here to peer pressure you. What about 5Gs though? He worked so hard to get to that $15,000 only to like scoff it off right afterwards. $15,000 is nuts. Like to just be able to get someone to send that to you for your cause. 15,000, what does he say? Like it equates to $1 a year. 15,000 years of clean water and you're scoffing at that? But this does just kind of run in line with MrBeast. He's been known to pour shame a bit when it comes to charities. If you guys remember the Telegram chat leaks from him being John Smith, these screenshots were from a while ago, but the John Smith messages were from MrBeast. And this is him making fun of Dude Perfect. Imagine doing a fundraiser and only raising 13K. Oof. At that point, you might as well not be cheap and donate it out of your pocket, LMAO. Now, maybe MrBeast has changed over the last couple of years. Based off of his behavior with this team water thing, I doubt it, because he's still clearly like being weird about it. I think it just really boils down to, it feels like the intentions for raising as much money as he is or doing these things has a lot less to do with what he's actually doing and a lot more to do with how people perceive it. But maybe again, that's just like a very biased take that I've gotten based on my history of covering the guy. So again, interested to hear what you guys think, but that does wrap up the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, consider subbing. We're very close to 90K. That would be awesome for the end of the year. PS, little thing at the end here, just a special thank you to everyone that's watching right now. I mean, after all of the Pirate Software shenanigans, I definitely took a couple breaks and I was struggling to try to get back into consistently uploading, and I'm going to be trying to get out a lot more videos for you guys within the week. And it genuinely just means the world to me that any of you have taken the time to come back to watch more of my videos because you like what I put out. Your support's the reason I get to do this, and the comments that you guys have left are just that it's incredible. I don't know if this is like super cringy or anything. I just felt like I needed to say this and make it clear that if you're here, if you're sticking around, thank you. Also, if you check top comment, there is a link to the Discord. I'll be hopping into voice chats a lot more now that I'm getting back into the swing of things. And if you just want to shoot the shit about drama or play some video games, we've got a great community for it. And I hope to see you there. But that's it for the video. I'll see you guys later. Adios. Peace. Bye.